Welcome back to Berm Peak. I'm Seth, and today we're gonna be doing something a little different, but kind of the same. I'm gonna face my fears today. I spent the entire winter injured, as I've told you 1,000 times, and for part of that, I didn't even walk, let alone ride a bike. I gotta get back to where I was, and I've been riding pretty good lately. I wanna ride the whale tail line. I gotta be able to ride that because when we connect all the trails together, I'm gonna be able to have to ride the entire thing from the top. Now, I've gotten a lot of messages from people that say, hey, I just got injured and now my confidence is gone. And so this is a perfect example for me to work through all that live in real time and show you how I deal with it, because right now I'm kind of shaking in my boots a little bit, so I'm gonna show you how to work through it. So we're just setting up the airbag right now. That's what we're gonna warm up on, and it's gonna get us started. I'm gonna get the feeling for it, and I'm using my hardtail.
You hit this airbag with a 7-foot lip and it makes you feel so good.
Yeah, it's not about throwing tricks or style or anything. It's just about feeling good. Like, it's kind of a big jump. And so if you can hit that, you can hit other stuff. I'm gonna take another run. So one thing that's not helping is I got stung by a bee on my head.
Oh man.
I'm not like allergic or anything, but it's a little distracting.
That'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be all right. So the thing you have to remember about fear is actually really useful. It's a good thing it's there. It tells you not to do things that could really harm you. And so when we talk about defeating fear, I'm not talking about abandoning all reason and taking a leap of faith. I'm talking about getting yourself prepared in such a way where you're actually not scared.
Oh yeah.
So what we're doing this morning is I'm hitting a very big jump that's very low risk and building up my confidence that when I get to the slopestyle course, I'm not scared of it. So Kevin wants to try the roll-in on the slopestyle course and just see how he feels. This is sort of him feeling things out. So you didn't have an injury over the winter. Why are you now scared of the slopestyle course, just having not ridden it for a little bit?
Well, how far is that? It's like 50 feet and you better be committed to full pump and pull for like a 12-foot gap. And I just want to make sure I have enough speed onto the whale tail. If I can get onto the whale tail, feel smooth and hop off, the rest of it I'm completely fine with.
This whole line is like a domino effect. If you mess up one thing, you don't have a prayer of doing the rest. So everything has to go perfectly, especially the very beginning. I guess you want to drop in here and just see how that feels first?
Yeah. Oh. Okay, it went smooth.
What were you thinking?
That was actually more confidence building by just like pulling the trigger and seeing how it felt rather than saying I was gonna do it.
I mean, that was a disaster. You crashed, but you're saying that it was like ripping the Band-Aid off.
I ripped that Band-Aid right off. I was like, whoa! I'm actually gonna bail on this because today's a big day for me and I'm not willing to risk getting hurt.
You don't have to prove anything. There's only like, what, 500,000 people watching?
I think it's almost 2.5.
Kevin just got engaged and we're having a party tonight and all the families are getting together, and if Kevin breaks his hip, it's gonna be bad. If something like that is happening, maybe that's not the best time to face your worst fears.
Yeah, no, I'm not afraid. I just don't want to get hurt. I know I'll be fine.
There's no shame in that. Now me, I'm not ready to tap out today. I've decided I'm gonna do this, but it's a different day for Kevin.
Just not today.
Just not today.
This face is gonna stay this pretty for at least the next 8 hours.
So I'm not gonna say I'm not scared because I'm nervous. But I know logically that this is all stuff I can do. I know that if it doesn't go right, I have an exit plan. And so I've really thought this through. I've warmed up. I put on my knee pads, my full face. I've taken all the necessary precautions. So I'm just gonna drop in and just see how it feels. It's definitely rough.
You hop into this.
Yeah, I hop into it for speed.
Your bike goes from here, you go airborne, and your front tire hits the transition down there. Dude, it's just crazy that he hops into it.
I think I'm ready to hit it. I mean, there's really nothing left to do. I gotta just try it. I'm focused on the whale tail. If I go further than that, great, but I'm focused on the whale tail.
Nothing but 150% confidence in you.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Joe, you're a psycho!
Okay, not enough control for the pucker pad. Okay, so first shot didn't hit the pucker pad. I wasn't ready for that double roller, but huge confidence booster that I got through the first part of the line. It's all up to me now. It's time to tie it all together. Oh, that felt real good. Oh, no, coming out of there really sketchy. So when I come around this turn, I lose all my speed. I'm slamming on my brakes. I have no control of my bike.
This is totally rideable. This is the
I know it's rideable. I suck at right turns. Last time we had a big berm. Now there's like kind of a rut and 2 rollers. So I think I'm gonna try and figure it out right from here. Slap the wood berm, come up here, pump, pump, boom, onto the pucker pad. I think we can do this.
What were you able to do right here on that one?
I just kind of hopped over this whole thing and pumped it. Like I'm just trying to get straight before I get to the first lip. I can see how this actually works really well if you take the right line. All right, so slap the wood berm, start turning here, pump, pump. I just can't turn sharp enough right there.
You got it.
No, I'm going way too slow.
I haven't hit it, so I think I want to come in.
Go ahead and hit it, yeah. So Kevin's scared of the whale tail, but he's not scared of the pucker pad. So he says he's gonna drop in from the landing and hit this. Maybe that'll give me a little bit of intel into what line is being taken to make this work.
All day.
Yeah, no problem for Kevin.
All day, dude. Just like the whale tail, if you commit, no problem. You had more than enough speed at the first roller. Like, all the speed comes from that roller. But I don't like to say trust me, but I know you had the speed in that last clip. Maybe even throw a one-hander. You got this.
All right, so rule number 1 about doing something you're scared of. If your friend says, just trust me, try it, that is not a good reason to try it. Even if it's somebody you really trust. Do not do something just because they tell you it's okay. Now I'm gonna do this, but not because Kevin said it was okay. But never do something because your friend just like, just send it, you got this. That doesn't mean anything.
So dude, Seth's up there being whiny, but real life, he's got this all day long.
That is how people get the most hurt.
The only reason I'm keeping up is because he's injured right now.
Use your own judgment and that's it.
And within months, I won't be keeping up anymore, so I'm relishing in the moment.
This is it. If I don't get it this time, I gotta put it down for the day.
He's gonna nail it, just wait.
So one of the keys to facing your fears is having a plan. So I have a plan. After the wood berm, just slow down. Just slow down and aim and try and go smooth, not fast. Don't worry about speed. Okay, dropping in. Boom! All right, that felt good. That felt good.
Amazing, dude. I like how you dial your speed back after the turn. It was like, I could hear the difference in your speed. And when I heard you not brake, I was like, my dude did it!
Yeah, what I did was, I wasn't concentrating on roosting and getting speed. I was just trying to make it smooth. So I came through that turn, I got aimed right, and then I just opened up. It's gonna take some time to get back to where I was, but I can at least ride the line that we built. Yeah. Right, not being able to ride your own line, that's not a good feeling. So today's a good day. Today's a day to be happy about. So I'm super stoked. I haven't hit that since September of 2020. And now I made it all the way through the line. And so I think that's the first step in getting back to normal.
Dude, you are really killing it.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate the hype up.
Whoa! Did it! You got this. Yeah.
But I didn't do it because you said I could do it. Never do that. Anyway, I hope you guys learned something about overcoming your fears. It's not a magic trick. It's not some hippie, like, spiritual thing. It's just make sure you're prepared, right? If anything, I hope you found it helpful to watch me work through it mentally. I had this in my head and I successfully worked through it. carefully, safely. Didn't even have any close calls, really. I think I stopped long before I was ever in danger every time.
I think it's pretty crazy how we build confidence on an airbag jump.
Well, it's an airbag. It's there to save you. But if you don't have an airbag, you can start on smaller jumps and work your way up. Just do it in a way that feels safe. And remember that you're the only one that can say you're ready to do something. Thanks for riding with us today. I'll see you next time.
Come here, bud. Come here, bud.
Yeah! All right, there's the B-roll.
This is our good Bobby. Is this our little baby shark? He loves being out here with us.
He does. Listen to his noises.
Who's our little shark? Who's our little shark?
He's a baby shark.